Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Excited to have my friend, the one and only big man on the roof, Bryan Keys, is here with us, looking sharp as always.
Thank you.
Bryan
Thank
is
you.
going to share all of the information about him, but we're also going to talk mostly about our event coming up, Hurricane Huddle event. Bryan's brainchild, got to give credit where credit's due. It's going to be an awesome event. Hurricane season started 3 days ago, y'all, and it's
Yep.
allegedly supposed to be the busiest year on record, according to the quote unquote experts. So, welcome, Bryan. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me on the show. Been a long time fan, so it's crazy that I'm even on the show right now. So
Thank you.
I made
You
it.
made it. You made it. You look good. Bryan's
Thank
just
you.
one of the most down to earth people I know, and we reconnected because
Mm,
he is in the roofing business, and we'll talk a little bit
yes.
about that. But you tell them your origin story. I told you before we went live that I like to know a little bit about you.
All right, that's perfect. So what I love about kind of like finding out about my story is that I just don't look like the typical picture. So going back to the background, I'm a big guy. I played football. I've had great opportunities, had great sports, great stories. It's something I could talk about forever. But now, since my dreams end up with me ending with a gold jacket in the NFL Hall of Fame, I basically had to pivot to something else. And I got a great opportunity in the roofing, and it's probably just the closest thing that I can get to sports. It gives me that itch. Every ex athlete knows what I'm talking about. It's just there's that part of the game where it's just you can never simulate it again, and you're always chasing it for the rest of your days. Your body might not work the same, but you still feel like you can be that guy that can hurdle over the 1 yard line.
I love it. So tell me, where did
Yep.
the idea for Big Man on the Roof come from?
The idea came from Big Man on the Roof, and it goes back to my story as far as how unique I am in the industry, or like how I like to see myself as unique in the industry. Because I didn't grow up with a trades background, because my dad didn't own a company, I'm not really into swinging hammer. I mean, it really is hot here in Florida. Like, there's no joke about that. So it's not like I'm going to be in the sun every day. But there's things about me that make me distinguishable from the other salespeople. I'm a big man. Me on the roof, you would kind of question, it's like, all right, is that guy going to go through, or is he going to fall? What is it? And then on top of that, it's just a matter of how would you describe me if you saw on the roof? Like, if I'm doing an inspection in your house and you come out of the house across the street and you were telling somebody on the phone what you were seeing, how would you describe me? I already gave you a clue.
100%. Brother, it is the most down to earth, honest. I don't know how much more authentic you can get, because that's exactly what I'd say. I'm like, who's that big man on the roof? I mean, I don't know how else you would describe you on a roof.
Which also plays into the contractor piece, because what's the main thing people say about contractors is they find dishonest ones, the ones that aren't authentic. And then me, I love marketing so much. When I get into the brands of others as far as what makes them different, the main, no offense, boring message that I see is that they have quality craftsmanship, and it's just all the same. So it's like, all right, if I'm breaking through the noise, here's something that you don't really see every day.
That's
Here's
right.
why you wanted me to go ahead and do your roof. Here's why it's going to be a fun and good time, and it's not going to be a nightmare for you. You
Yeah.
want the experience. I know you do.
So tell them about. Let's talk about our event. It's your brainchild, and it's a smart one,
Thank
because
you.
we're coming at it from a little bit of a different angle. So
Hmm.
give them all the background on Hurricane Huddle, and give them some of the lowdown on your why, and then what they can expect.
So, and I'm just going to say this piece because I know how generous you are. I know how giving you are. One, you're giving me the opportunity to even be able to do this. You brought this to me and you said, hey, this is where I need help. So, one, thank you for the opportunity to even be able to put this brainchild together. So, if you know anything about the roofing industry and anything that has been with as far as the insurance crisis, you can have your own opinions on that at the end of the day. The basis of the brainchild comes with the fact of, from the position that I sit, I have more information in my head than I can actually share, or that I'm legally allowed to share. I've done so much good work in this industry for a short time that I've been in. I have respected individuals such as yourself that are willing to basically kind of co-side with me, be able to explain the information from a legal standpoint. And that's why Hurricane Huddle, your playbook into the storm season exists, because I'm bringing in some industry giants. Like, I'm trying to find the thin line of being humble and then also knowing like how important this is that I have some titans coming over from the industry coming to speak to realtors and property managers. Like, we're talking guys that are doing 8 to 9 figures in their companies, decided to retire, dealt with merger and acquisition, dealt with the storm restoration. So these are people that have been around the block and back and then also created their own. So, and they're willing to lend that time to me to be able to come speak to these people to make sure that they're ready for the hurricane season. So since I can't say from a level of what I want to say, let me give you the best in the business and let them do their thing.
It's unique for me because every year I do something hurricane related, obviously. We tend to forget after November 30th, and then we don't want to think about it again. But the majority of them have been so insurance centric, which we do have an insurance panel. But you're bringing in contractors, you're bringing in people who touch around there. And I've never seen a hurricane preparedness, hurricane huddle event like it before. So the realtors and the property managers are going to get exposed to the people who are going to be doing the work or can tell you what to do to get prepared, what to do after their experiences. And you have brought together such an amazing group of humans to give that information out. That's what I'm excited about. Like, I'm super excited to learn the nitty gritty, because the insurance guy is going to tell you, well, you got to file a claim, right? I'm an insurance agent, so I can say it. You're going to give them more of the prep and the after effect and what you can do and how it works. And by you, I mean the panel that you've put together.
Exactly. And I'm excited for it in that fact because not a lot of contractors will talk about the after. Like, out of everybody they mentioned, from an insurance agent, public adjuster, property claims attorney, general contractor, the person that has the physical, tangible investment into that home is the contractor. So if I'm putting a warranty on something that says it's going to last for 20 years, 30 years, things are going to come up. You can bet within a regular shingle warranty that a hurricane is going to pop up. Is it just as simple as filing the claim? Does the insurance company look at that and say, you know what, that is the 5th hurricane that, like, these are the questions. These are the things that are happening behind the scenes. And like I said, I can't speak too much on them, but this is how I offer long-term value to my clients. I want to be around. I want you to invite me to a barbecue. I want to have a barbecue for you. And then if we end up talking about the roof and things having me wrong, that's my responsibility. I take care of it. And that's why I've had such success. And that's why I can bring these type of people over, because it's like, if the problem gets too big for me, I got somebody I can call.
Yeah.
And that's everything for me has been team. Everything has been sports. And that's how I move.
That's why we got a playbook. We have a playbook coming for you all. All right. So tell them the date. When are we doing this and where?
All right. Perfect. So June 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Celebration Title Group in downtown Orlando, Florida. And it's for realtors and property managers. I want you guys to come out. And you know what? Let's say you don't care about anything storm related. This is why I have Ted here, because Ted can save an event. Ted is sponsoring the champagne luncheon. So even if, let's say, we bore you to death with insurance words and general contract, if you can hang on, we got some champagne for you.
And some food.
And some food. And some food. Bob Brothers and Arts Barbecue, who's sponsoring the food as well. And like I said, this is just going to be an amazing event, because years of friendships, connections, they're all coming together underneath one roof. I see the pun I did there. With underneath one roof and underneath one roof, basically give you guys the entire game of what's happening and what to expect in the future.
It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about this. The link for you to register realtors and property managers is in the body of this show down below, where all of Bryan's information is as well. Reach out to me, reach out to Bryan, but say the date, and it's a Celebration Title on East Colonial. Thanks to the Celebration folks for letting us host it there. 10 to 3, and it's June 26th.
Yep, June 26th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Celebration Title off East Colonial. Oh, and then another thing. I can't. Oh man. Oh, we almost missed. So We all like a good networking mixer. I love me a good networking mixer. So even after this event, so after you hung out with me for 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., you got your champagne luncheon, I'm not going to leave you that dry. From 6 to 8 p.m. at Skylight Roofing's office, 6105 East Colonial Drive in Orlando, Florida, we're having a networking mixer. There'll be some drinks. There'll be some little biddles to eat. We're going to have some entertainment. Guys,
Awesome.
at that point, just come out and hang out. Come meet us. Come see our office. See how we built things, because there's not many roofing offices that are built this way. Like, it's a whole vibe within itself.
Good human beings. All good human beings.
Yes.
All right, Bryan Keys, what's the best way they can find you and reach out to you?
The best way to find me is first my Instagram at bigman.ontheroof. That's at bigman.ontheroof. And then my Facebook page, Big Man on the Roof. Go ahead and like and share. That's where you'll see a lot of my content come out. And then if you need to schedule a time for me to come come schedule a time with me for me to come take a look at your roof. The website below, props.me/bkeys. It has all my links there, my contact information. I'm a big man, but I can fit in your pocket basically if you click that link right there.
Nice. Oh my God, you have the slogans, brother. You've got them all. I
got one or two.
I appreciate you. You are just authentic as they come, and very thankful to collaborate with you on this and anything that you do. You all are not going to want to miss this. So register June 26th. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have a series of panels. You will not have experienced the people on those panels before. I can promise you that. This is going to be done differently in a way that you're going to be able to take back to your clients and prepare for our crazy upcoming hurricane season. Thank you, Bryan, for being on the show. I appreciate you so much.
No problem. Thank you, Ted.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. And register June 26th. Don't miss out.